Okay, so first of all, I just wanted to go over our expectations like for the month. And this is pretty much the same, just a little bit of additional things for you. First of all, your weight and measurements. Please record your weight and measurements before you start the new month. You can record them in the My Challenge Tracker app. It's very easy to do. You can just, I think, when you log in to the app, if you're not familiar or if you've not done it before, your 21 days to Christmas countdown will come up and it'll say view your checklist, and that'll bring up the things that maybe you haven't done yet. And so weights and measurements is on there, as well as a before photo and your goals. Please, please, please also do your goals. This is really important for you, especially. Even if it's just, a small weight loss goal, tone some certain areas, do better on your nutrition, just be specific though. Don't just say, I want to lose weight or I want to exercise more. Give yourself some tangible goals. Like, I want to lose 5 pounds. I want to exercise 5 days a week. Some tangible goals that you can hold yourself to. So that's on your app, or you can share that with the group if you choose to. You can share it with no one, or you can share it with just your coach. So however you choose to do that is fine. It's mostly for you. Then we would like for you to do the daily check-in on the app, which we have where we're going to log our Shakeology. I have to go to a different group to show you how to do that since we're not started yet, but once this group actually starts, which will be tomorrow, your app will come up like this, and you can log your workout or your Shakeology, and just by touching that button, and it's super easy. And so you're going to log your Shakeology, but for this month, we're not going to share that specific log with the group. Just keep that hidden. When you choose that, at the bottom is whether or not you want to share the note with the group. So just don't slide that to share with the group. This is going to keep our feed cleaner. But do log it, because you have a calendar that tracks how many days a week you drink your Shakeology, and that's very helpful to go back and look at in the end or at the end of the week. And when we do the prizes that we're going to do, we're going to look at how many times you logged your Shakeology. So please log it every day. Just don't share it with the group like we have been in our previous groups. And then you're going to log your workout, and you are going to share this with the group when you log your workout, but this is going to be your daily check-in. So for those of you who've done the WHIN check-in, this is where you're going to type that information. And Lindsay's going to go over that more specifically, because we are changing what information you're going to give us a little bit with the check-in. But so you log your shake, you don't share it with the group. You log your workout, you do share it with the group. Okay, so that's every day, even if it's a rest day. There's built-in rest days. There's days that you just say, I need a rest, and that's okay too. But log that every day, because that's, again, something we're going to look at for prizes and things each week. We expect you to do your exercise 3, 4, 7 days a week, whatever is your personal goal. So we do like for you to share your goals with us, because we do want to hold you accountable to that. For the most part, if you're following a program, it's going to require at least 6 days a week if you're going to follow it strictly. Most of the programs just have 1 rest day a week built in. And even some of the programs, that rest day is an active recovery day where you do some stretching and things like that. So hopefully you can still fit that in on your rest days. And then we would like for you to have a meal plan in mind. We will have some meal plans and some sample meals in the files tab that is also on the app. So be sure to check the files tab out. I think that's all of the things that I needed to go over. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and raise your hand now or write it in the chat box if you don't want to do that or whatever. But that's the expectations for the month. 1, your goals, your weights, and your measurements. 2, doing your daily check-in. 3, doing your workout. 4, having a meal plan. So that is where we're headed for this month. And just by the way, I don't know if Lindsay was going to mention this, but we kind of set this up as a 21-day group because it's 3 weeks till Christmas. And so, like, you know, we can all focus and get ready for Christmas, but we're going to keep the group open for the entire month. So, you know, we're going to continue doing our workouts till the end of the month for sure. But we didn't want, you know, people to feel obligated to commit to that week between Christmas and New Year's because I know there's a lot going on. So that week will be up to you all, but we'll be here, just so you know.
Right on. And just to piggyback on that, with what Lisa's saying is, you know, she's telling us all about the logistics of this group, and the logistics are how we keep the group running. But all in all, this is an accountability group. No one is here because we expect you to be perfect. No one is here because we want to see this daily update where it's like, you know, just salads and, you know, you've done every single workout to a T and you're never feeling any struggles. These accountability groups work because we can be real and we can be honest with each other. We've had groups in the past where we've seen some ladies start really strong in the first week. They're present every day and they're making a post every day. And that post is more for you than it is anyone else. And these groups are held in a private setting because we all have the same goals. We're not going to publish this on Facebook, you know, to announce to the world, hey, I got my workout in. Hey, I didn't get my workout in. We're doing this for us. So first and foremost, the post is for you, and we share it with the group for accountability. So if you come to a time where you're struggling, Lisa and I struggle. We've been at this for a long time, so I think that our practices might be a little bit stronger than some other people's, but at the same time, like, we have off days. I just texted Lisa the other day and said, I have not been able to like mentally get into my workouts. I've been doing them every day, but I'm not giving 110%. Can you help me? I'm going to like send you a sweaty selfie of me like happy that I did it so I can start to change my game. So these accountability groups are that, our support and our encouragement. So we want everybody coming into this to just know that this is a safe place. This is a really fun place. You all are here for a reason. The group of women that we have, I think, are going to connect in lots of cool ways simply by posting online every day. And whether it's our food or whether it's a struggle or whether it's a victory, like we're going to be there for one another. And that's the coolest part. So just know you don't have to be perfect. And some of these things can be scary or intimidating if you've never done them before. I was in challenge groups for 4 months before I took my measurements and like put my weight on the My Challenge Tracker app. I didn't think that it was that important, and quite frankly, I was scared. It was out of my comfort zone. But when I finally did it back in June, I saw so much more in my results. The scale does tell us some things, but it doesn't tell us everything. Your measurements, like I'll show you here, I'll try to make it brief, but if you have any other questions on it, let us know. You'll measure like your arms and your legs and your waist. And yes, that can seem scary, but we promise you, like, you're doing this for you. You don't have to share it with anyone but yourself. Just make sure you have that in writing, because 3 weeks from now, a month from now, whenever you decide to write them down again and retake your measurements and retake your weight and maybe have that before photo and compare it with an after photo, you're going to have so much more to show yourself for the effort that you've put in this. Okay? So as we go along here, make sure to post any questions that you have in the chat box. and I'm just going to try to make this pretty condensed and pretty quick, but we will go in more elaborately through the app. My Challenge Tracker app is set up just like Facebook, so it'll be an ongoing conversation. Every day you'll get a morning post from Lisa and I. We're also going to try to do an afternoon post to give you some additional encouragement and motivation. All right. We'll be covering things like nutrition. You have a files tab that we already are uploading recipes for dinners ideas and things like that. But again, we're going to be evolving and going through this process together. So real quick, in any of your programs that you get, I happen to just have my Core de Force down here. You have your DVDs here, and inside there's a lot of really great tools that are going to help you in this accountability group. So for at the beginning of each program that you have a little packet that's called a quick start guide. And in that quick start guide, there is a place to write down your measurements. So you can do that here. You can also just upload them in the app on your phone. I found that that's easier, so I just do all my tracking for my measurements and weight and all that in my phone. But if you're a pencil and paper kind of gal, this is a great tool. They give you a lot of other tips in those quick start guides, but alongside the quick start guide is a calendar. These calendars are proven to work. So whether it's Core de Force, whether it's 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, like I promise you, I have tried going back and forth from different workout programs, doing 21 Day Fix one day and yoga another day and all of that. And I didn't see real results. I didn't feel completely energized and inspired until I did a program from start to finish. I've done a 30-day program from start to finish. I've done a 60-day program from start to finish. The results I saw were 10 times better than any of those other programs that I did for the most part, but I didn't follow the calendar. Now, again, if you have a day where you don't get a workout in, we like to do what we call doubling up. And if we know we're not going to get the workout in the day after, we double up the day before. If we just have an off day and we don't work out because we didn't feel like it and we were too tired, we double up the day after. So that's some encouragement for you on thinking about making a mindset for yourself this month where you can make this work and you can get all 21 workouts in, all 30 workouts in, however long your program that you're following is. And lastly, in your packet, again, this is all usually tucked away right inside where your DVDs are, is your eating plan. When I first did the 21 Day Fix Extreme, that was the first program that I did from start to finish, day 1 through day 30, just as the calendar said. And I used this like it was a Bible. I did, as far as nutrition goes, again, we don't expect you to be perfect, but there are so many awesome ideas in here, including lists of different food categories. For instance, this is fruits. I don't think you can see it very well, but in each booklet, they have a list of fruits. And this is created like a hierarchy. So the fruits that are going to give you the most nutrients are up top. The fruits that don't give you quite as much are on the bottom. So they do that for veggies, meats, everything, carbs, healthy fats, and things like that. Also in these eating plan books are a bunch of different recipes. I just happened to open up to spaghetti squash with turkey meat sauce. That is a favorite of a ton of other challengers and coaches who've been following the Core de Force program. But guess what? Even if you haven't bought Core de Force, Lisa and I are going to be taking different recipes, like our favorite recipes that are easier to do, quicker to do, and taste delicious. And we're going to be posting those throughout the next month with you all so that you can get a taste from different eating plans, different programs, and you can utilize them yourself however you so choose. So these are tools that are given to you. They do come with your challenge pack, but you also have them on Beachbody On Demand. So you get a free 30-day trial of that, and you can access all of these tools, including an eating plan. Like you can access it online and print it off if you want to. Same thing with the calendar. Same thing with the measurement tracker. Same thing with all the recipes that come in there. So know that you have a ton of resources at your hands, but also know that if you're having a hard time finding something like recipes, if you're having a hard time getting a tape measure, whatever it may be, let Lisa and I know. We are here as your coaches to help you in any way, shape, or form that we can. We will be sharing our personal cell phone numbers. We'll be sharing our emails, whatever works best for you, private messenger and Facebook. You can reach out to us and let us know, and we want to be here for you every step of the way. So we really look forward to this month with you. We really look forward to just taking this month step by step together. Again, we're both starting, Lisa's continuing with a program that she did for 30 days, and she's going to do it another 30 days. I'm starting a new program from the one I did last month. But we're starting on day one, the first day of the first December 5th this month. But we're starting new so that we're constantly rejuvenated and we're constantly excited about completing something new. We're not going to get bored by doing the same old thing every day. And I think there's a lot to say about that. So wherever you are in your journey, we invite you to just make a choice for yourself. Invest in yourself and know that you are so worth it. We know that you all have a lot on your plate. And typically, especially as women, we're just always wanting to give to others. And you need to give to yourself. And sometimes that's hard. And a lot of times you need somebody else. If you don't mind me calling us out, Renee and I do that with each other because we work at the same school, and say, no, you can't sit behind your desk and work. Get on your workout clothes and get in the music room with me. We're doing this today. And so you have that in this group. And if you can get someone that you see every day, whether it be at work or at home, we encourage you to do that too. So that you have that extra motivation and that extra accountability. Lisa, anything else you want to add to that?
Lindsay's the touchy-feely coach. Can you tell? There was two things that I forgot to say. That's a little bit, for one, it kind of goes along with what you were saying, Lindsay, about the group in general, is we would love for you all to comment, praise, recognize, acknowledge each other and each other's accomplishments, or lift each other up if somebody looks like they're having a bad day, or, those kind of things when you see their posts. So please engage with one another as well. And then the other thing about the actual check-in, Lindsay, were you going to talk about the rating of your effort on each thing, or how we're going to do that differently?
Yeah, I started to type it in the chat box, so I'll continue with that if you want to explain it right now.
Okay, so when you do your daily check-in on your workout post, like I mentioned before, we're doing the WHIN check-in that some of you are already familiar with. The W is the workout. So you're still going to type your workout, but then you're going to type, you're going to add a number from 0 to 5, which hopefully it's not 0, but as far as your effort that you gave, that you are judging your own self. Did I give my full effort to the so half effort, 3. Was I just there, not really giving effort? That's a 1. Then the H is your hydration. So you just tell us how much you gave, how much water you drank. We'll talk about goals of water in other posts, but you want to drink half your body weight, a minimum of half your body weight in ounces. So how much did you drink? And then the I is your inspiration. And so that's no change there. Just any small inspiration for the day or something bigger. Christmas is coming, you're inspired by that. The N is your nutrition. And so here, you don't have to type out everything you ate for the day. That's what we used to always do, is, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, every single thing. We've kind of come to the decision that that's a little bit tedious. Some people don't like doing that. So here you're going to, again, rate your effort on your nutrition, and you're going to tell us what shake you did today. We do want to know your shake. I did chocolate with banana and peanut butter. That's my favorite. So tell us your shake, and then tell us your overall rating scale for your nutrition for the day. So 5, you were spot on. You followed your program exactly. You're doing great. 4.5, Lindsay said, well, I did okay, but I skipped a meal. Or, 3, I did okay, but I also had like several extra cookies today or something, whatever. So you rate yourself how you think you did for the day on your nutrition. So does that make sense? I know it's a lot different than what we've done before, but we just feel like it's going to keep everything a little more cleaner in the feed, and so we can interact more and see more of each other's posts, and also have you thinking more about, how did I do on each of these things today? So does that make sense?
Does anybody have any questions about that? I did post in the chat screen over here to your right. Today's date, I have December 4th. My workout, I gave myself 5 because I crushed it. And I also listed which workout I did. In hydration, my goal is always 100 ounces. For someone who doesn't really drink a lot of water, your goal might be 50 ounces. So if you get 50, you give yourself a 5. But I've been drinking 100 ounces of water every day since I first got pregnant, and that's a goal of mine every day. So I only got 80 today, so I gave myself a 4. Inspiration can be anything. I got a compliment from an older man at the gas station, so and it made me feel good. He was cute, so I put that on there. And then for my nutrition, I actually didn't get luncheon today. I had some snacks on the go, and I know that I could have treated myself better. But other than that, I stayed on point. So I gave myself a 4.5. And we will also list what kind of shakes we have. That also gives everybody new ideas of what they can do in their shakes. I know a top Beachbody coach who's been doing this for 7 years saw that I put agave in mine instead of honey. So that's created a conversation with her and I when we were in a group together one time. And just different ideas for us to be able to mix it up as we're making shakes too. Because that's something that our goal is to have everybody drink at least 1 shake every day. It will help with weight loss. It'll help with energy levels. And it'll help with digestive tract. It helps with so much. So as we go on this journey together, like just checking in with each other about those shakes will be important as well. Jenna has a question. Will we be doing anything on Facebook, or is that all through the app? So we have decided this month only to do the My Challenge Tracker app, mostly just to keep things less complicated. So for everybody who was in the Make Your Mark group in the past, we're going to kind of phase out that group. Conquer from Within will be done on the 6th. So we will have a double overlap on the 5th and the 6th, but you don't have to post in Conquer from Within the next 2 days. Just post in the 21 days to a new you. Real quick too, as you go into your phone, there's my little guy Noah when he was 3 months, but you're going to click on the app. And right now it says 21 days to a new you. Your challenge begins soon. Got it. So I go in there, and then you view your checklist. So ladies, if you have time tonight, or even if it's tomorrow, we just encourage you at your earliest convenience to do this. Can you guys, I see that it's like white right now. Can you see it better now? Okay, so this shows you your goals right here. That's going to really help Elisa and I know how to best help you and coach you this month. So if you can put your goals in there, we really, really encourage that. again, this will not be shared with the whole group. It will only be shared with your coach. Okay. And this is kind of just your file on the phone. Next to that is the before photos. Girls, you don't have to look good in a before photo. It does not have to be perfect. They do suggest wearing one outfit that you can wear again when you take your after photos, but don't worry about what your hair, your makeup, or anything looks like. I like to go in front of a full-length mirror and just hold my cell phone up to it and take a selfie from my neck down. And that can be just your before photo. If you can take it from the front, the side, and the back, that's most preferred because you're going to be able to see the most results. Underneath before photo is your starting weight. So, and underneath that is measurements. So for instance, starting weight, I'm just going to put in there what my starting weight is, be done, and that will be finished as far as my checklist goes. Down here is measurements. It's really cool on measurements is they break it down for you, what your chest is, left arm, right arm, waist, hips, left thigh, right thigh. Again, this can seem cumbersome if you just look at it from first glance, but it can go really, really quick if you just, put your mind to it and do it. So again, this is not shared with the whole group. This is only shared with your coach. Know that that's something private and that's something that's going to help you get the most out of this month and out of this accountability group. So it is 9:19 and we respect your all's time. So we thank you for being here. If you have any final questions, feel free to put them in the chat box there. If you want to reach out to Lisa or I and let us know about what your goals are, maybe you're struggling or you have some fears already going into this group, reach out to us. The more that you communicate, even if it's in a private message, the more we can help you. All right. So I'm not seeing any other questions. Are you, Lisa?
Debbie mentioned the 21-Day Fix app, which is really good for keeping track of your containers. You can download the app for free. It's free on iPhones and Androids. And we can put some information on that on the group, but it is a very handy app to use to track your containers.
Great. So the first thing first, tomorrow morning, the app will start. So if you don't already have My Challenge Tracker on your phone, make sure that you have, you upload it onto your phone. And then you will need an invite from Lisa or I, and we sent that to everyone that we've gotten ahead of time. I know that I can add you yet tonight, Jess, and I just added you today, Lindsay. So if you girls need help with that, let me know. But other than that, we're really excited about this month. Any final thoughts or excitement from anyone else? You girls got nothing? Not even like in the chat box? No? All right. Is everybody like excited about what you can do for you and investing in yourself this month? I like don't even see like jazz hands or like thumbs ups, like muscles. What do you got? We can't hear anyone because no, nothing. I can't unmute all of you at one time, so I'm going to ask everybody just to unmute themselves because that way we're not like on the spot and you can just talk out loud or you don't have to like take turns or anything. So on the bottom of your little square, Brady Bunch square, you see the microphone and you can unmute it.
Oh yeah, we're totally the Brady Bunch right now. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm the mom.
What's that?
I'm the mom, isn't she? Well, on my screen, I think she's up in the top middle.
Anything that you girls are like looking forward to before we sign off?
Oh, cool. Debbie said she saw good results last month. She's excited.
What's that,
yeah, Debbie?
I'm the grandma.
Oh, you're in the other corner.
So I'm in the middle because I'm the grandma.
Debbie, anything you're looking forward to this month? Since you're talking.
Like I said, we're going to Florida next weekend. So
Excellent.
So maybe just some accountability while traveling you'll get out of the group?
I did while I was there at Thanksgiving, so.
Good. Anybody else got anything? Or maybe you're not looking forward to it, but you're hoping to accomplish this month?
I'll continue the workouts. I've been doing really good on those. Food, I'm looking forward to my fried fish when I get to Florida.
There you go. There's your 20%, girl.
Yeah.
Anybody else? We don't want to put just Debbie on the spot.
I'm excited to try Shakeology.
Now that it's cold, is drinking water because I don't like drinking water when it's cold. So I've been bad the last few days because it's finally cold up here. But we didn't get snow today. That was good.
So you need some extra motivation drinking water?
Yeah. Like I drank tea today. Like I drank a lot of tea, but that's got caffeine in it. So I think it kind of negates my water.
I've been drinking the sparkling water with lime. I love this.
Yeah, but is it cold?
You don't like it cold?
I don't want to drink something cold because I'm already cold.
Okay.
That's why I don't drink the water.
It's actually like at room temp just because I got it out of the fridge a long time ago and it's still good.
I should try that. Well, I like LaCroix, whatever that is. But I just don't do good drinking plain water in the winter. I don't know why.
Well, we appreciate you being open and honest about that. So we're going to try to come up with some more ideas of getting you more hydrated with warm things.
Well, she can always drink decaf tea.
I was going to say sleepy time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Sleepy time, chamomile.
There you
You
go.
can get decaf for Greg.
All right. Well, ladies, again, we are so glad that you were all able to join us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And seriously, we are so excited about tomorrow. So we hope that you all are too. And we hope that tomorrow we can all get in 30 minutes of exercise, however that may be. Drink a shake, try to stay on track with your nutrition, and hopefully you'll get lots of tips for that along the way. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.